Okay, we got the GPS antenna, and it's the wire is coming out the side of this GPS antenna. So what we're going to do is we're going to take out the 4 screws that are behind it, which are these little fellows right here. If you can barely see that, it's a tiny little screw. Going to require a little screwdriver for it. Once you take off this back cover, those screws, the front cover comes off, and then you can see the inside of it. Looks like this guy. Okay. Now you can handle this with your fingers, but don't spit on it, don't drink on it, don't dip it in water. This whole thing pops out of this housing. And what we're going to do is we're going to drill a hole here and make it come out the bottom, and I'll show you that next. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this drill bit and we're going to drill right through the edge of it. Okay? This is a 7/32 drill bit. We drilled a little hole right through there. And then what we've got to do next is we're going to unplug this. Now this is you look how that's plugged in. The red wire's on the bottom. There's an opening on the top. So you got to make sure you put it back on exactly like that is, okay? So you grab all 4 of these wires and pull that connector directly out, little wiggling. Then this connector is going to go through this housing. You're going to fold the wires over and push this little connector through that opening. It'll fit. You just got to give it a little love. Oh, come on, Thomas. Here we go. You just kind of squeeze it through there. Make sure you don't pull off any of the wires. Now, this little guy here has got these little tabs on here. You just got to take a pair of cutters and cut off these tabs, just like this. Go around it like you're just cutting the edges off. That's going to allow it to pass back through the hole, and then we're going to glue it in place. Then the wire comes out the bottom, and you don't see the wire coming through. See how that comes out the bottom? Okay, now we plug this guy back in. Now remember how it was plugged in. Remember it had it on this side? Okay. The red wire goes onto the bottom, and you hold the connector in your fingers like this and just slide it right back on these pins. Kind of only goes in one way, and you'll feel it. It goes all the way in. That's that. Then this little round thing, that round little circle there, drops right like this. Drop it back in. Then we're just going to glue this. We're going to stake and shoot some silicone in here, or hot glue, and seal that connection up where it's coming through the housing. And then we're going to turn it over after we get done, put the screws back in. We're going to fill that little hole up with some glue also. That's it. Pretty simple, huh, guys? If you're going to be doing the modification to the GPS where you have the wire come out the bottom instead of the side, you'll need that 7/32 inch drill bit to drill through the plastic on the housing to insert the wire through.